Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and it's time for a new Let's Play series, isn't it? Now it's Friday. Friday means Zelda, historically, and I thought I'd try something different this time. So I've already played Link to the Past. It's my favourite one. Can't play it again, so this is something in a similar vein. Note the Japanese, that will come into play eventually. Let's just get the traditional name in there. So I'm playing this on an emulator. You might be able to tell due to the unusual resolution. Beta, something, I must go and help Zelda, wait here. It's the usual, as yet. Alright, hop out of bed. And 10 arrows! Yes, that's right, this is a randomizer, Link to the Past randomizer. So the contents of every chest have been randomised, which, as you can imagine, makes the game different. So currently I haven't got the lantern, which I will eventually need to progress. I'm also using a control pad which has no diagonals, which is incredibly off-putting. I'll get used to it though. So I don't know if I'm going to attempt to play the whole game like this or not. See, the thing is, I know Link to the Past fairly well. I don't know it incredibly well. Oh, hang on. Didn't sync the bastard, did I? Yeah, so I know Link to the Past well enough. Do I know it well enough that if I were to have gotten... I don't know if I get the sword now or not. So he's telling me that, you know, I'm her only hope. Okay, I do get the sword. That is a plus. Yeah, good. Imagine if they'd given me something dumb then. Okay, here we go. Some excitement. What's it going to be? Could be anything. Could be a Bombus medallion. Could be the Pegasus boots. Cheeky. That'll save time. Yeah, so this is like a ROM hack, if you will. Oh yeah, couldn't remember how to run. It might be foolhardy, but I've set it so that the controls don't correspond to the locations of the SNES controls on a 360 controller. It's to the actual buttons. For some reason I thought that would be better. I might have to change that though. It's slightly confusing my muscle memory. Okay, so it's very important that I don't ignore any chests, because they can be anything now. The one I know to be the boomerang might not be the boomerang. Yeah, so I want to go down here. And through... yeah, so there's 2 doors at the end. I'm remembering. What would be the biggest game changer of an item to have gotten at the start? The Pegasus boots isn't a bad one. They don't really help you get a lot. Okay, just gonna fence him off. Okay, that's good. The key came from him. Bombs. That doesn't change anything. There's a passage at the end I'll be able to bomb my way through, but it doesn't help. Okay, I need to sort this out. Not being able to move on diagonals is horrifying. That was oddly difficult to set up. Just pressing a diagonal on a control pad without even touching the like the up and down, that's surprisingly hard to do when you're trying to set an input like that. Look, it's boosting my time. Genius. If I was really smart, I'd have gone back and watched my last Let's Play series in this and synced up the episodes so I'd try and do the same thing each time. Though now that I think about it, that flat out wouldn't have worked. There's a chest in here. It used to be the boomerang, I think. No, it used to be a key. What if it isn't the key? Yeah, he gives the key now. It's another key. I've got 2 keys. What are the odds that would have been a key if... See, they've altered the thing so that some enemies will just give you the item you need, otherwise it'll be stuck forever. But now I've got a spare key, I think. Plus, I've got bombs going into the fight against the jailer. which which I believe is actually his name. Yep. We'll use these against him. Oi! Knobhead. Oh, that's the map button. Oh, that's how you do that. Yeah, that went badly. I must remap these controls. It is... Oh shit, I'm gonna die here. Come at me. Well, that's all my bombs gone. I use those well. Alright, let's remap these controls, because this is impossible the way I've got it set up. That is the weirdest thing ever. It's like the controls are mirrored in a diagonal axis. Oh, Beta, thanks for saving me. I'm Zelda, the princess. Let's get out of here. I know a secret tunnel through the throne room. Did you get all that? Yes. Something... There's a secret on 1F. Okay, so instead of a whole heart, I got a piece of heart. That might be the scummiest thing ever. I've got a list, I think, of where everything is saved when I made this. I'm never gonna look at it unless I really, really need to. But it's intriguing, isn't it? This is by far and away the most exciting proposition of a thing I've found in years. I read about it on Kotaku, no less, and I was like, a link to the past randomizer? That's right up my street. All the time I've saved by running. Amazingly well put together game, this. I could play it for days on end. This is one of the few where I was like, I don't even know if I want to make a video for that. I might. That's just something I want to do. Am I in the throne room? No. Are there any chests around there? No, there's not. It's just up here. That's what she says. I'm pretty sure that's what she says. I don't know if there's any story differences in the Japanese version. I'll be honest, I don't know 100% that this is the Japanese version. I think it is, but I don't think there even was a Chinese version. They were at war then. Plus, consoles were illegal. There's no need to push the whole thing across. Right, so I got no lantern here. According to my sources, though, there is one puzzle in this little area. You have to light the things to get out of, but they changed that. It's so weird. Like the patch notes for the versions of this randomizer are brilliant if you're a big fan of this game, because it's so incredibly specific. Like 90% of stuff is completely unaffected by randomizing everything. It's just like this dungeon. There's needing the moon pearl, and when you need that specifically. Yeah, I took more hits than I should have there. Yes, when you need the moon pearl, and then needing the master sword, because obviously I think getting the pendants is a bit fucked up. Like, you can kill a boss and you don't get the item. You just get, you don't get the reward. You get whatever. Wow, I am in a bad state here. I really don't want to die. I'm only on casual difficulty at that. It's a joke. A chest. A map. A map of where? Is it? Oh, it is a map of this dungeon. I just had the sudden thought. It says it's a map, but does that mean a map of the dungeon you're in, or could that have been like a map of, I don't know, France, or a different dungeon? Okay, so apparently the number of keys does add up. It's just a little further. If you stay in the water, some of the enemies can't get you. The rats specifically, they can't swim. Come on, give me some health. I know that door to the left is meaningless. I don't need... Well, actually, I probably do need money. Not as much as I need the health, though. Yeah, this brings back memories, hearing this incessant beeping. I don't mind it too much now when I'm playing this. When you come to edit the bastard, and just the whole time the audio is just that. Give me some fucking life. Ah, oh, bliss. Christ, can you imagine if there are just fucking no hearts anywhere in the game? Like they're all hidden somewhere and I'll never find them. I didn't need to kill everything, but I didn't not need to. Oh, first time. Brilliant. There's a strong chance the enemies no longer drop hearts. A very strong chance. Although I'm sure I've already had one somewhere along the line. Okay, we're nearly out. If I hadn't used all my bombs earlier, half by accident, half in survival, I could get into that room early. As it happens, I can't, but I do know what's in there. Not a whole lot. But there would have been a chest in there, and that chest could have been literally anything, so... Use the boots, Ben. The boots are your power here. They don't expect you to have that kind of speed and ferocity. Watch as I take them down. So it's pretty clear. We were in the sewers, and now we're in the cellar of the church, I feel. Like, if there was a priest hole, which is a hilarious thing, we'd be in it. Just one more. Oh, I can't remember what lever it is. That's what she says. I'm pretty sure it's the one on the right. And then she tells me how. And if you get the wrong one, snakes. Hundreds of snakes. Oh, no. This is where you get the heart. Yeah, so I just... Yeah, okay. Oh, Beta, thanks for saving me. I'll be safe here. Come on out. Oh, feel free to take that heart piece. That's what the preacher man says. I suspect in this game, this place isn't called Sanctuary, it's just called the Church. Which is what it is. Let's never be afraid to admit that. I don't know what he just said then, I wasn't actually paying attention. I want this, what's it going to be? 50 rupees, fuck me, that's tragic. Do rupees help me anywhere? I can get Zora's flippers with rupees. And, cheeky. And I need them to pay off a debt at some point. So I've got two options here. I can go on with the quest as I know it occurs, or I can just go to where I know there are chests. For example, I've got the boots now. I can get the book from the library, and I can skip straight ahead to what's it called? To the second dungeon. Let's see. What do you get from the first one? I should know that. Ah. Could kill me. Bow and arrow. Do I need the bow and arrow in the second one? Not really. Does the book actually help me at all? Not overly. There is that weird... Oh. The book has been replaced by a rupee. The bastards. The bastards. Oh well. It's better than nothing. I can catch that guy. I'll do that. I think I'll go for 30 minutes. 30 minutes in a hard finish. That's what we'll do. I already regret saying that. I'ma catch you. I'ma catch you. I went the wrong way. You have to catch him from the other side. If I had the bombs, I could get into that storehouse down there. Yeah. The bloke gives you the bug net. He should give me something else. Oh, I can do the race course, can't I? Yeah. Ah, and there should be a chest in here, which usually has a bottle in it, but now we'll have something entirely better. The cape. Fuck me. That's gonna make it easier. That makes you basically invincible. I wonder if I can get enough power to just like real skip out a load of dungeons. It's an interesting proposition. I didn't need to go in there at all. Now where is? Can I get through that? No. Ah, here it is. This is the house I wanted. Now normally the bloke in here gives you the bug catcher's net. No, he doesn't. That's the other one. That's weird. Must be. It's one of these houses, I'm sure of it. Maybe it is this one. He's in bed. He's half dead. Yeah, this is it. Wake up. Beta, is that you? Oh. Oh, look, there's a picture of Mario. I can't actually remember the chain of events now. I will catch this guy though. I just need to make sure I do it from the other side. You get a longer run that way. I'ma catch you, boy. Oh wow, you're fast. I never thought anyone would catch me. Well, I'll give you a little trick. Try running into trees. Bye now. Yeah, I just remembered catching him does nothing. It's odd that I only just remembered that, despite the fact that in saying that, I clearly knew everything he had to offer. Alright, mate. He tells you that a thief named Blind used to live there. It's not relevant. Okay, oh Christ, this could be good. I need to solve this in one. I don't actually have to, but I'll be annoyed if I don't. Done it. Okay, what are we going to get? Boom. Another piece of heart. Useful. Red ruby, not good. Bombs. Quite useful, actually. More bombs. I don't know what the what event makes bombs start appearing in the world. I have no idea, to be honest. I think some enemies just drop them. Okay, come on. I didn't get anything particular from there, but what's this going to be? Arrows. Useless to me. Completely useless. Okay, so if I'll go and do the race while I'm here. That normally gives a heart piece, but it could give anything now. I'm not sure what. But I should be able to see from the overworld what it will be before I actually do it. What is it? Oh yeah, you talk to her and she just tells you to go and talk to the old man, who should give me the boots I'm wearing eventually, but he can't. Okay, that's yep, I got all that. All I've got in my head now is I want to change item because I'm afraid I'll use up all my bombs. Magic is relatively easy to come by, I think, given the fact of how much of it I've got. I think I've hit up everything relevant to that area. The one thing that they haven't randomized is, and you go in, I believe this is a gambling house. Those chests, they aren't randomized because otherwise it's impossible. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run to the side because I'll see what the fucking prize is. He just holds it next to him. Yeah, it's a rupee. I ain't doing that. I don't need that. That's rubbish. Then I find out it's a trick all along, and actually what happens is you do that and then it reveals the prize. But that's probably not real. I think there was another chest in that village up the top left. I could have fallen down a well. The cape, that's throwing me right off. I'm trying to think what I can do with that utilitarian wise. I'm just gonna push on. No, I can't swim, can I? I was thinking I could get under there. You need the gloves to be able to get into Zora's domain. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's just talk to the old boy here, Sarah. We call him Sarah. Alright mate, how's it going? You got anything for me? Hey Beta, well, if you want to get the Master Sword, you have to get the 3 pendants. The first one's nearby. Go for that first, then I'll tell you where the rest are. Basically what he says. Sweethearts. I think the only thing in here is bombs. Oh no, there's 3 chests. Fuck me. Bombs. Bombs. Money. Useless. Fucking useless. See, on the one hand, right, on the fucking one hand. What was I saying? Nah. On the one hand, those items were useless to me. On the other, more important, more useful right hand, if you're normal, they eliminate like negatives in the future. So like, the fact that I got those now means that harder to come by chests will more likely have something better in them. There's a certain logic to that, isn't there? It's not 100%, but you can see what I'm getting at. Okay, so you know, this yeah, I'm trying to remember this dungeon. There's Cannonball Room now, which I shall walk through effortlessly. Effortlessly. And there's a chest up here, which hilariously will have the boss key in it, won't it? Okay. Clarification. I did not cheat. I did not know that was going to be in there. That was me making a guess, and it happened to be right somehow against all the odds. Either that, or there's actually an enhanced chance of when you're in a dungeon, the chests having the dungeon stuff in them. It's probably certain, actually. How do you normally get the boss key in this dungeon? I think you solve a puzzle in a room with some spinning things. The one thing I don't have, which I'm used to at this point, is the boomerang. I don't need it, but I feel like I'll want it. Ooh, chest. What's it going to be? Map? 300 rubies. I think normally that's the map or the compass, so that's changeable. Need the key to go down. Sarah won't tell me anything useful there. Well, I've already got the boss key, and so I can open this and get a piece of heart. That's very useful. And I can just fuck off up here. But I do need a bow and arrow to kill the boss, don't I? Can you use a sword? I don't think you can use a sword to kill these. You can. Good. It was a wise decision, I feel, to alternate their living states. It's a lot of hits, certainly. Imagine if I found the fairy sword in fucking one of these. I think originally there was a bug where if you got the higher level item and you picked up the lower level, it would replace it. I believe that's been changed. Oh, I'll if you want to try this out yourself, which I highly advise because so far it's been a lot of fun, you need a Zelda emulator. You specifically need the Japanese version of the game, which is very easy to come by if you just look it up. I'm not going to post links because I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Or it's not completely legal. Let's put it that way. And then you just download the Link to the Past randomiser, which is fairly easy to come by. If you just Google it, it should come up. And then away you go. It's incredibly easy to set up. It's actually easier for me to play this than it is to go and get one of the legit copies of Link to the Past I have. Which says something, doesn't it? Haha! That cape is grand. You normally don't get it until sort of the end of the... Well, not the end of the game, but pretty late into the game. Only thing is, I don't think I can kill him without a bow and arrow. Yeah. So I just have to leave. I can't do it. I know there's a few more chests in this dungeon, so I should probably keep looking around here before I flat out leave. I've already been over that and I didn't remember. I knew it was a risk going through that boss door when I did. Damn their cunning design. It's like they planned for this all along. There's nothing actually in this room except a way out. Oh no, it's full of money. It's special money that you can't pick up with a boomerang for whatever reason. But admit, you were pretty impressed the way I picked that up. It was very efficient and I didn't get hit by the enemies. That's not bad, is it? Like, you know, you gotta give me my props there. Now this just leads to fairies and then back to where I am. If I had a bottle, That would actually have been useful. I don't. I don't know if there's any other way of killing those enemies. You might be able to do it with like later items, but it would have to be something pretty powerful, like a medallion at the very least. I'm going to walk around here because I feel like there's something else down there. I think there's a key. No, there's a door, you need a key. Okay. I'm not 100% actually, but I should test it out because I don't know if the boss key counts as a small key in this and you can use it to open all doors. I feel like there's one Zelda where that was the case. It was an odd case, admittedly. Right, let's just walk straight to it. I'm going to walk this way. Fuck you! I didn't actually need that. They wouldn't have hit me anyway. I was that zen. That's actually really thrown me off getting the boss key first, because normally you get it here. Bitch. Bitch, please. I was well. Wait, hang on. Cheeky. Compass. Okay, so they must definitely reallocate the items within the dungeon. But I think that's only the dungeon exploration items. It's not the bow. That could be anywhere. I've got the compass, and the compass is telling me there's no more. No, that means there's a locked door. I'm going to keys. Oh no, that locked door was the one I couldn't get through. So I have exhausted everything here. I need to leave this dungeon. That's thrown me right off. Where do I go from here? Where do we go now? Where do we... No. Where do we go now? I guess because I've got... No, I didn't get the Kate. I was thinking because... Oh. So it's wondering where the enemies were. Threw me in a room, tells me kill the enemies, and then fucking appear. What am I supposed to do with that? Huh? Yeah, so I can't go to the next dungeon because that requires the book, or it's possible to do it with the flute, the bird, and the Titan mitts, because you can lift the thing straight up and you just go around that way. I need to explore the overworld and open more dungeons, don't I? That's not dungeons, just regular chests. I can think of a few off the top of my head. It'd be nice to have the mirror. I could probably no. You need the mitts for that, don't you? Yeah, the lifting gloves would be very useful. Right. Anyway, so that was the first episode of this exciting new series of Link to the Past, Random. I'll see you next time.